Okay, good morning everyone. So what we'll discuss about this training is all about Hadoop and uh, its other ecosystems. This is the contact, you can contact your support team as well. And these are the model which generally we are covering into the training, which comes with the Hadoop and its Hadoop regular ecosystems, which includes a three programming model, two data ingestion tools, and some kind of architect like coordinate system. We have a HBase, we have a Zookeeper, and we'll talk about the Hadoop architect, including the second generation of Hadoop, which comes under Yarn. So the objective is of this training. I understand we have to clear what exactly the real-time scenario we are facing right now. So if we have the RDBMS, and I'm talking today about, we can not work on with big data on RDBMS platform. So what exactly the solution we have? Okay. So if we talk about so the agenda for this, we'll talk about what is big data. Okay. What is big data and solution of the big data, right, sir? And does your traditional database, will it help to handle the big data? Okay, so let's see. So let me figure out. Let's say this is your RDBMS, and okay, this is what your RDBMS I'm talking today. Generally, what we have RDBMS like Oracle, MySQL, where we are getting the data into the physical format and deploying into the under the table and make it logical, and we can access the table, we can retrieve, we can extract some meaningful output uh, as per the requirement. So, but the question now, if I talk about, can you handle my big data on your database which you are using? This is what your RDBMS. Now you'll think about it. You'll say that what is big data, and does it same role, and what we had in our normal data we are using it, is it the same or something different? So let me have a quick introduction about the big data. Big data means, the definition comes like that: a data which comes with huge volume of data, which I ask you, can you help me to store my big data onto your database? You will say that volume is what, because we have some limitation into RDBMS. So I'm saying that the volume is like I'm giving you 10 KB data per day. You need to think about it, because your database having a limitation. Your RDBMS said that an average RDBMS having the data table size is what, 1 to 2 terabyte. Okay, 1 to 2 terabyte of data, which good enough to maintain the scalability, including the your performance, your all the operations. Now, uh, if you want to increase the size of the data, size of the table, then it won't be more than 4 TB. That's what the limitation we have. If you increase more than 4 TB, then the performance may get down. So this is what the limitation, what the max we have, the 4 TB we have. Now the question is, you are getting the 10 TB data per day. Now getting the data 10 TB data per day, and your limitation is what, 1 to 2 and 4, which is not possible. So that's what one limitation. Second, say what, I'm having variety of data. It's not only the volume. Data what I'm sending you, it's a variety. Now the questions come again. Whatever the data you are putting onto table into your RDBMS, it's purely structured data. It's a schema database. It won't allow to process any unstructured data. Variety means structured, unstructured, and semi-structured data. Audio, video, images, logs, text, everything is coming under that. So even your data which you're storing is not good enough for variety of data. Even it will not support, right? Even it will not help you to, right? That's not possible, right? Now the third point is the velocity. My data is having the huge velocity, means the clicks, the like click stream. The website traffic is very high, right? Even the velocity is very high. So you might be surprised that this kind of data which you're talking about, volume, variety, and velocity, which ultimately say what 3V, that's not possible to handle on my database because I'm not fit for this. Infrastructure, my store is not fit for this. But you're a little curious. Can I know what is the source of data you are getting? Volume, you are getting 10 TB data per day, which is very unacceptable per day. And the variety is you're getting the unstructured data, and the velocity is very high. So, what is the source of data? Of course, we cannot maintain onto this part. So, what can be the source of data? Just give me. Let me open. Okay, so this kind of platform where we have, you can see some statistic of social media where the bandwidth we talk about, we have the volume. Of course, the Facebook is getting 10 plus, Twitter 5 plus, YouTube. This is nothing. We are feeding the data every day, right? Pinterest, LinkedIn, Reddit. So if this is the data which we are getting, and you can see that one is the volume, second is variety. Variety is nothing your data which you are unstructured, semi-structured audio, video, simply drag and drop. And the velocity is nothing your per second clicks. You can set 1.2, 1.7 million clicks per second. This is what all the activity you have on social media. So if this kind of source, this generally comes under the click stream. If you talk about this kind of platform, what kind of infrastructure you will provide to your client? That's a question. Right. So of course, RDMS is not the right platform, right? And they start talking about now the big data solution. What is the big data solution for this? So anyhow, we cannot handle onto the normal database, right? So if you talk about the big data solution, the big data solution says that we have to find out a platform where we can handle this kind of bandwidth of data and the variety. So, and this problem that IT industry start facing this in 2011-12. You can deny to the one client, but when the demand becomes for every company, you cannot say that no, I cannot. We have to find the solution, because in 2011-12, generally we start working with the social media, right? Working with social media, start working with the apps, right? E-commerce trend comes, and more we are getting, right? So if this is all the demand we have, and this is all we are working, so how to work, how to get into this? Now we're talking about in this generally what we have, and this user is what sharing the data. They start feeding the data, and the data table whatever they were using, it start getting up. It's incrementing, right, day by day. And we talk about this kind of platform. What their business model? They simply say that volume to value. Volume to value. You give me the volume, right? I will give you the value. So the more data you get, the more accurate result you can get, and you can work with the clients to target the customer. That's called online target marketing, right? So their agenda become to get more volume, and they start targeting this. And once they start targeting the data which they are sharing, so they stop asking the customer to get the more volume data. They start asking the customer, you give me the data, don't give me the money. You give me the data, don't give the money. Then says the customer, and give it the free service. So it's a win-win situation. Right. That's what the volume to value. Right. You're calling from WhatsApp, you're calling from Facebook, and you're just sharing your data, right? Data. You're not giving the money. Same, you're doing the service from the mobile phone, you're paying them. So why should you bother about it? So in this agenda, they start gathering this all the data, and they're making a number of analytics and reaching to the customer through their vendor. So it's one of the the good approach to target the customer online. So, but ultimately, that in technology, what they have, they cannot fulfill this business model because of this. And when they cross this database limitation, they start facing the scalability issue and the performance get down. Right, the performance get down. So they have to think about it because it impacts the business. So they're talking about what is the solution of the big data, and they come to know about Hadoop. Hadoop comes in 2004, sorry, 2006, but the demand of Hadoop comes in 2011-12 because of this. Okay, so we have the framework. So you can say the big data solution. So once it comes, okay. So first they tested whether it can fulfill my requirement or not. They put some huge volume of data. Let's say that 100 TB of data onto RDBMS and same onto Hadoop. Right, and they start processing. It takes big time. It takes 720 hours, means 25 to 30 MB data per second that RDBMS can read. And calculations say that it nearly takes this time. But Hadoop, what it takes a complete job in 1 hour, which was extraordinary. So they decided to migrate data from RDBMS and put data onto Hadoop. So so this is all what we have. Right, so they decided to migrate data from RDS to Hadoop, and for this, once data comes onto Hadoop, now you require a profile like you want the developer, admin, analytics, testing, all these profiles have a regular, right? You can write dev, admin, the regular testing, right? Architecture, right? So all we have this thing. So it's a complete framework which give the fair and equal opportunity to every technical as well. People non-technical, they are looking to switch into IT. They are too taking and the believe on that Hadoop is one of the emerging and demanding technology. They can find a career and they can build uh, their career into this as well. So this is all about Hadoop and why the demand of Hadoop comes in the picture. All right. So if you talk about Hadoop, what are the prerequisites? The framework is written in Java, so you require a basic understanding of Hadoop's concept. That is what Java, basic understanding your SQL, and Hadoop is on a Linux interface. So these are the things which you know, and it should not be deep dive. Of course, there are n number of Hadoop regular ecosystems that we'll discuss, but being into that, you should have basic understanding of this, which makes your work easy, and that also the part of the training we are covering into this. In our course outline, we have mentioned that this all the Java, SQL, Linux will be the part of the training. So it's optional. If you're interested to work onto this, we'll help you into that as well. Okay. Now let's come back. Let's talk more onto Hadoop. What exactly and how work. So you can see that these are the regular ecosystems. So what is all about Hadoop, how it works, and how these components work. So we have a Hadoop, and Hadoop say that I am having my own database, so I can store the data. Right, I'm having my own storage, and I can process the data as well, the same platform. So it's good to know that Hadoop having its own database and it processes the data as well. So what is the database name? It's HDFS. Right. Hadoop Distributed File System. It's a logical database of Hadoop. So you should not bother about to take the third party or some other database. It works its own database. And for processing, we have that MapReduce, which is an inbuilt tool. Okay. So we'll go one by one, what exactly and in which scenario you have to work. So now let's talk about your skills and whether your skills matches with the Hadoop components or not. If not, then what is the alternative of this? Okay. So let's talk. This is the SDFS. You have to design the cluster. You have to maintain the cluster, monitoring the cluster. This is all the part is being coming into your admin part. But let's be you're looking for a developer. So being into developer, if you're looking to work with the MapReduce required the Java skill. So you should have a skill of Java, right? And generally, what concept is used? MapReduce work on key value pair, guys, like key value pairs, which like everything which is being processed, your input, output, and what are the intermediate process that happens, it takes in the key value. In real time, if you talk about what is key value, so let me show you something. Let's say whatever you're writing on the browser, right? The Google algorithm works on that. So what are you writing on the browser? Let's say you write Hadoop training in BTM or right in Bangalore. So how we are getting the result? So what all you writing on the browser, it's key, and related to this key, you are getting that this much result. It is 2,700, and you can see that a number of ads is being written on to this. So we are into that as well. And this is what uh, this is all the paid ads, and this is the what organic results. So it takes time to work and get the results. So whatever you're writing on to your key, your browser, it's key, and whatever the result you're getting, it's what value. That's what key value process. So generally your MapReduce work on key value pairs. That's what the logic. Now, generally the software-based company, they prefer to use the MapReduce, or sorry, product-based company, which they're designing the software of any big data application. So they prefer to use the MapReduce. But the service-based company, they used to work with Pig. What is Pig? So let's say you are not into MapReduce, you're not into Java, and you're looking to be a developer. So what else? You have option. The beauty of Hadoop is what? You can integrate any tool with your Hadoop, .NET, Perl, Python, Ruby. There's all the traditional tool which you have and your experience which you have already worked. You can integrate with Hadoop, and what the challenges you're facing on your database, you can get the solution. So this is all what you have options. So what you learn as well, you can integrate and get the new technology to switch. Python, there's all the things, right? Perl, Ruby. So there's all this option is available. But Hadoop say what? Hey, use my Hadoop ecosystem with the same skills. You have to use this tool which comes under Hadoop ecosystem, which you not need to learn some different. So it's, if you're not from Java background and you're looking to work as a developer, you can go for the Pig. Pig is what? It's product of Yahoo, or you can say it's a alternative of MapReduce. People not from the Java background, they can work with the Pig. It's a scripting language which might be similar to kind of SQL. People from SQL, they can get it easily. So Pig, generally the service-based company, they prefer to use with that. Okay. If you talk about why Pig is being preferred and why it is easy, service-based company prefer, because we have some code optimization and the code sizing as well. Let's say I'm asking you to write algo, and that algo you write into 100 lines into the MapReduce, but the same algo you can write into 10 lines with using Pig, which reduce the complexity of the code and the size as well. Okay, so preferably we use the Pig. So let the data onto SDFS. Data will remain on your SDFS, guys. Okay, so this is what you have. Pig is the alternative of MapReduce. You don't need to bother about Java, but yes, a basic understanding is fair enough, but not deep dive. So this is what you have option. Now, later who comes in the picture? Facebook. Facebook comes with its own data tool that is called Hive. Hive is a product of Facebook. So when Facebook came in 2004 to 2007, and data rate was 1 TB, which was good enough to handle onto the normal database, RDBMS, right? Right. This is a normal database which we have, but in 2012 data rate become 10 times multiple of Facebook because it comes into the Asian market with the population China, India. They get more users, and the more users they get, the more data, right? We talk about this model. More data, they get more volume because of the more user, and data rate become 10 TB, which is not possible to handle on their database, which is RDBMS. So they jump onto HDFS, right? They write the data onto SDFS, but they want to use the MapReduce. They design their own tool that is called Hive. Hive is product of Facebook, which is called the sequel of Hadoop. People from the SQL background, and they can easily start working with this. Okay. Uh, the more interesting thing about Hive, if you ask me that if it is a product of Facebook and where exactly the Hive we are using and what is the Hive application in Facebook, so I can show you something. So this is what we have the Facebook account, and this is a Facebook page of the company, and we'll show you. You might be noticed that n number of ads are coming on Facebook related to why we generally go for the FB page, because we can put the branding, publicity, and all the things which we can. So we put in the number of posts on the Facebook, and you see that people are coming, and we are sending this all the data we have. You can see here. So there's a one I can show you that like we are into the job. We are into the job assistance as well, and we are giving the some kind of opportunity in the jobs as well. So we are putting the post here, and we see that only the 52 people have reached, which is very less, right? I want to boost this post. I'm saying that Facebook kindly help me to reach this post to n number of people, so we can get the more effective result for this post. So it's a paid service. You have to pay to the Facebook, and Facebook will help you to reach this post to multiple uh, 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 audience onto this Facebook. So you have to let uh, you have to decide what crowd, and you have to let know Facebook what is the crowd you're looking for on to target this. So you will set your campaign. You have to write the campaign name, and you have to write the gender, whom you want to target, all men, women. What is the edge of your audience? Which city you want to target, right? Which keyword that Facebook will suggest you. These are the keyword, right, that you want to go, right, and it show the potential as well, like 22,000. This potential is reaching to you, and it's a good bandwidth. You can get it, and then you have to decide, right? You have to decide, right? Your budget, how much you're paying, something 700 rupees, right? And how much this much people can reach, 4 to 10,000 people can reach every day. This is the estimated goal that people reach, and you said your how many days you want to run, 1 day, 7 days, 14 days, and according to that you will make the payment, and your post will run, right? So let me cancel. Okay. So now I will come and see that. Let's say these are the already the campaigns are running, right. In a 1 day that 25 people have reached. So it will show me that 10,000 people have reached. I reached this post, but who are these 10,000 people? I want to know the complete report for this. So Facebook will generate the report for me. That is what called insight. Okay, and in that I will get the complete details. It's a complete business, the complete report overview. This all the information you can see here. Complete information is coming. What is the advantage, disadvantage, and how much you're paying, and your the wage you're boosting. It's all details are coming. It's overview, right? How many people are reaching or not reaching, organic, paid, right? So now promotions. These are the current posts we have, right? These are the current ads are running, and we have the likes, how many likes we are getting, and you can see the complete business, how many people are reaching, is it worth to pay Facebook or it's get the promotion. So that's all what we have. Okay, so posts, the post people are issuing on that, and very important, that is people. How people are coming unto you. So women, men, India, uh, US, UK, where the people are coming on, and you see that city categories I can, and people talking about. So I can get all the stuff, and it really helpful for me to take the business decision. I can invest my money which city my brand is more popular. People are more familiar with this part, and this really helpful for me. So this entire report is being generated by Facebook using Hive. Hive is a product of Facebook. Okay, so this is what we have, Hive. And people from the SQL background is, the limitation of Hive is good for the structured data. Okay, so what is all about Hive? You can use Hive as you can use as a data warehouse, you can use as a query language, super Hadoop. It's good for the structured, semi-structured data. It's you can use as a ETL, you can write the UDF. So these are the multiple things about Hive. So, yeah. Okay, so these are the Hadoop that comes under Hadoop ecosystem, and we can work about that. So what do you pick? Hadoop is all about this three model, right? HDFS, Pig, and Hive on we have. Just let me. So there's all the database, and we are working on, and that's what we discussed about HDFS cluster, MapReduce, Pig, and Hive. Now we have one database that is called HBase. Now there are certain things that you can change into this part, and as per your requirement you can work. But let's talk about something. This is what your HDFS. Do we any alternative of HDFS? Yes, we have the alternative of HDFS as well. Look, HDFS is good for OLAP, batch processing. It does not, Hadoop does not support real-time transaction. Now what does it mean, batch processing and real-time? Okay, so see here, batch real-time. Real-time means as input comes, the result will reflect, right? You go to the ATM machine and you withdraw the amount, and immediately you get the amount has been done. So it's a real time, right? It's getting into that. So you can see that the quick response will get onto that. It's all going into real time. So it's a real time transaction. But if you talk about batch processing, you set the time interval. That is what, 1 hour. Now it's stop. Now it will give the result into 1 hour. You set your time interval. That's called the batch. That you set your time interval. You'll get the means to process a bulk data at a regular interval. That's comes from the batch processing. So it will come under that. And okay. So if we talk into this, right. So what is the option if you are looking to replace? SDF is good for the batch processing, but if you want to perform the real-time transaction, you have the alternative, that is what called HBase. HBase is what? It's good for the real-time transaction. HBase is good for real-time. So this is what you have. So you have to very much clear that what exactly you should and you should not. MapReduce, Pig, and Hive is also good for the batch processing. But if you're looking for something in real-time transaction, then you have to come with the Spark. Spark is being a latest tool which is good for real-time. Right, sir. Now let's come to the conclusion. Like I'm giving you two model. OLAP means batch processing, right? Right. OLAP is a batch processing, and OLTP transaction processing, right, sir? Now I give you the setup parameter, what you will use, and so data, which DB you will use, and which processing tool component you will use on that. So OLAP, sir, come first. Which database, sir? For OLAP, what? Your HDFS, right? HDFS. And if you talk about processing, what tool you will use for this? You have a multiple option, right, sir? MapReduce, Pig, and Hive, all good for the batch processing, right, sir? This is all good for the disk process. Depends upon the nature of the data, will decide either Pig, MapReduce, or Hive. Okay. Depends upon the nature of the data, but all good for that. What is the nature of the data, sir? If the data is a structure, then you can go for the Hive, or else you can go for the map reducer pick. That's what we have. Now, if it's OLTP, then what's sir? H base, right? H base, and you can use the processing tool. What is called, sir? You can use the Spark, Impala. That's all what we have. So this is all about we are having it coming to this. Hope it is clear. So this is all the part of the training which we are covering and getting to this. And now how this training is all about. This is all about the topic, and I believe now you are clear with the concept and the understanding of what is all about Hadoop, why Hadoop, and what are the real-time challenges that we have, and what is the big data solution we have. So these are the Hadoop ecosystem, and for what reason, for what, where you fit for this development, admin, analytics. There's all the things are available. You can test and work on that. Now, it's too important if you are coming to us and getting the training, and it's to our responsibility to make sure that what is your agenda to take this training, and what all our commitment, how to pull, and it is too important your time and effort. So to make it more transparent, how the services we are giving you, to make it more effective result. So make sure that after the training, what you're looking to switch, you're looking to do your project onto Hadoop, it should be done. So if you talk service, I understand you all are the pressure, and when you're learning, you might be facing some teaching trouble. So, but how to work on, you should not struggle with this. So, we'll provide you all the video recording session of all this model which we're covering. So, after the session, you go to home and you watch the video, and even after watching the video, still you are not clear. So, again, you no need to wait for the next session. We have our online technical support, tech support. So, this support will help you. So the support will help you to work onto that, and they will answer you all the queries through the Skype, through the mail, and we have some GoToWebinar. We can have a some one-to-one doubt session as well. This training is more into practical, and that is 60% practical, and 40% theory. I said it's too important for us how much you're learning, so we are taking your online test to make it some kind of online test. I will let you know the model of ours with the test as well, how we are conducting. So this online test will be like you are covering today the model 1, and you go for the test and see how much you learn today. If your score is below 60%, we'll recommend you go and take the backup session, or take another session of the same topic, and re-attempt the test and see your improvement. So it is too for us important. Apart from this, we have 120 hours. Apart from the classroom, we have met 120 hours practical assignments, including the POC, online test, CCA certification, assistance, and multiple use cases, as well the project we are giving it to you. So this all will be the part upstream. Okay. Of course, we are giving the certification. Certification will be command. If you're looking for the global certification like Cloudera and all, we are helping you for the CCA certification. That's Cloudera certification center. That all we are right. So all the study material, technical notes, interview questions. We are helping you the job, some kind of assistance as well, and for this job assistance you have to qualify for this some kind of model. Let me show you the model what we have. So we have designed something interesting for you, and how we make sure that you're coming to us, and your agenda should be fulfilled. Not only your agenda, we can put you onto that level, so your knowledge wise will be the perfect. So we are giving you the CC certification, and this is the level of that. What you have, it's very important. First, you have to gain your knowledge, you have to develop your skill, and how we are giving to you. That is what the number of POC uh, we are giving it to you on different domain: banking, healthcare, retail, social media. These are the POCs will be given to you. Then after that, we'll take a quick test of your that is based on the CCA. Pre-test will be taken on that, and if you qualified for that, we'll help you to CCA certification assessment. Onto that, we'll get prepared all the pattern what they have, and once you complete this word part, we'll assign you on the project which we are into the development as well mainly. So we will give you some kind of for our real-time. Uh, some kind of application which we are working. We'll give you the module and the use case in the real time. So you will be the part of that, and you can troubleshoot the challenges, monitoring, being into developer. What are the roles and responsibilities? What exactly you have to focus? So you'll get the clear understanding, and you can mention these things in your profile as well. So this is all we have, and this is all the pattern which we have designed for the CCA. What all the project and what are the course outline you have to get prepared onto that, and these are the some kind of pattern which you're using: Scoop, Hive, Impala, Spark, some real-time use cases will be the part of the project. So this is all about from our end, and hope you will enjoy. And apart from this, I believe its duration will be details. If you want something. Some extra sessions on that. We have the backup sessions, and that's all the facilities we are providing it to. So that not be the challenge, and we are mainly into the big data. So our objective to improve your skills, and day by day, what are the things that's coming into the market? New things are introduced. We'll keep updating you even after your batch is being over. So this is all about what we have. And if you want to contact to us for more details, you can drop mail. Okay. This is for support details. Support at the rate. You can please do on Skype. That is what right, sir. So, any phone number you can. It's our WhatsApp, and you can contact 8147111254. Okay. So this is all about, and hope you enjoy the session. Let us know for more query, and you can contact on the same. Thank you.